This is how to make the capital letter F. We start the letter F with an initial loop, this time clockwise. So we make a small circle. And we take the wire in front of the horizontal section to the left there. That's the initial loop. Now I'm going to grip the wire about probably ½ inch along the wire there, and then just make a backward crimp. So now we just squash that wire with the flat part of the pliers to make the crimp. And now at the doubled up section on the right there, we just grip it, and then we bring the wire down at a right angle so that it's facing vertically. And now at this point, I'm just going to add a little serif to the top right hand side of the structure there. I'm just going to bend it upwards slightly while keeping the vertical section in the same place. Just gives it a little bit of a flourish. And now in the midsection of the what's going to be the F, now we make a right angle bend to the left. And I grip the wire, and we're going to make a forward bend here and turn that into a crimp. This is the cross piece in the middle of the F. It's the same as doing a lowercase letter T. It's the same sequence of bends. So now we've got a left hand side to that cross piece. Now we're going to make the right hand side. So we bend the wire behind and make that section the same length as the section to the left of the vertical. Now I'm just going to close that gap a little bit. Now I can't close it all the way because the wire is in the way. So what I'm going to do now is I've turned the structure upside down. Now I bend the wire upwards at a right angle, and you can see now that it clears that piece of wire that was in the way now. So now we can crimp the wire with the flat part of the pliers. And looking at it from the front again, you can see that cross section in the middle, cross piece, in the middle of the letter F. Now we grip the wire with the wide part of the pliers, and now we make a semicircle, or semi-loop, clockwise, until the wire faces up vertically. Now we just turn the letter around now, and we're going to make a backward crimp here. Now squash that wire. Now what we need to do is bring that wire around to the baseline. So basically we grip that doubled up section there, and we bend the wire around following the previous bend that we made, and now that's level with the baseline, and that's fine. So that's how to make the letter F. Hello, in this video I will show you how to make the lowercase letter F. So as usual, we start with a right angle bend upwards, and then a couple of millimeters just up the vertical section of the wire, we just bend the wire to the right at a slight angle, facing to about probably 1 o'clock on the clock face. Then we grip the wire at the top there along that slanted section, and the distance between the top of that loop there and the what is the baseline where the wire is pointing left is about 10 millimeters. Okay, so we've bent the wire vertically downwards, and now we just do a mirror image of the top version. So that is another 10 millimeters below the baseline there. And then we bring the wire round to the right, and now we shift our grip, and then we just level it off to the baseline. Now, in this case with the F, the baseline is in the center of the letter and not at the bottom. And there is the lowercase letter F.